أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. In the previous ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَقَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا سُبْحَانَهُ بَلْ لَهُ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ كُلٌّ لَهُ قَانِتُونَ. They say that Allah has got a son. Purity to Him, for Him belong whatever is in the skies and the earth. Kullu lahu qanitun, all of the things are submitted to Him. So in continuation to that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in ayah number 117, Badi'u samawati wal ard. He is the originator of the skies and the earth. Wa idha qada amran, when He decide a matter, فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ. So He say to it, be. فَيَكُونُ, and it comes to be. So one of the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Badi'a. As we say, there are different names for the Creator. So Badi'a mean originator, which mean that if He created the sky, so there was no sky before. He created it for the first time. So the first creator will be Badi'a, that without any match before. Like for example, He created Adam alayhi salam. So today also Allah will be creating so many babies. Okay? So look, He was Khaliq when He was creating Adam alayhi salam, and He is Khaliq when He is creating a baby today also. So He is Khaliq. But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam alayhi salam for the first time, right? So He was Badi' also and He was Khaliq also, because there was nothing like Adam before. Okay, so that will be Badi'a. And similarly, the material creator also is called Badi'a. That the thing from which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam alayhi salam, so He is the creator of that matter also. Okay? So this is in one way, these names, there are in history some like Greek philosophers and people that they start that matter is immortal. Okay, matter and ruh, it never finished. They say it was qadim. Qadim mean which has no date of birth, and hadith mean which has date of birth. Like sky, earth, they are hadith because there was no sky at a time. And Allah will, all His sifat is what? Qadim. There is no date that Allah was not there. Okay, so Allah is qadim. So in the same way that we say Allah and His attributes are qadim, and all the creation, they are what? Hadith, mean they are created. So these philosophers used to say that matter is, madda is also qadim. It was there from ever. So the name of Allah, Al-Badi'a, which means Allah created the material and then He gave it to shape. So this is the answer to them, that Allah is the one who is the, okay. And then Al-Musawwir means the one who draw the picture. And Al-Bari and Al-Badi' are very close to one another. And Khaliq and Fatir are very close to each other. Okay? So Badi'u samawati wal ard, He is the originator of the skies and the earth. Wa idha qada amran, qada qadi, which means decision. When He make an amr, the decision of a matter, فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ kun. So He say to it, be. فَيَكُونُ, and it is, or it comes into be. Okay? وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ, ayah number 118. And said those people who have no knowledge. So who said this thing? Okay, Mushrikeen said, okay, Yahud said, Jewish people, Nasara, a Christian also said. So majority of the people, they said. What they said, two things. One is that why Allah is not talking to us directly. And the second is why Allah is not descending a miracle on us directly. Whatever we say, Allah do it a few times at least for every person, and then every person will be 100% convinced that this is true. Right? So general miracles were so many, but they wanted infiradi miracles, individual miracles also. So the first was, Lawla, why not? Yukallimun Allahu, Allah do kalam, Allah talk with us. And the second is, Aw ta'atina, or He bring to us ayatun, a miracle. Why Allah is not talking to us directly? And number two is what? Why He is not bringing upon us a miracle? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, كَذَلِكَ قَالَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. The same way talk those people who were before them. مِثْلَ قَوْلِهِمْ, like the talk of them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says this is not something new, and this has been said by the nation of Nuh alayhi salam and the nation of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and all the people they have said like this, but this demand is simply not possible. And for the person, like for example, miracle, even today, if a person says, show me miracle, so show him Quran. Quran is a miracle. All the way to the day of judgment. And at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, there were so many miracles. You know, like a baby goat. Okay, 1400 people is eating from it, and the food is the same. Okay, and a bowl of milk, okay, which is enough hardly for 1 or 2 people. 70 people drink from it, and it is the same. So taksir fi sharab, taksir fi tu'am. Okay, on the journey so many times the Sahaba say, oh Prophet, we don't have water. So the Prophet said, bring your container. He put his hand in it, and water spurt from every finger. And they fill all their containers, and then they say, okay, we are fine. So the miracle used to be day and night. The list of the miracles of our Prophet is more than 200. Okay, Shaqqul Qamar, to split the moon. Okay, Ahya'ul Mawta, that the Sahabi came, and the man came from a tribe, he accepted Islam. He accepted Islam, and when he accepted Islam, the Sahaba tried to wake him up for Fajr, and he was dead. When he was dead, and his one mother and one son came from a tribe and accepted Islam. So the Sahaba, they gave ghusl to him, kafan, and after the Fajr Salat, the Sahaba says, Janaza is ready. Say, who died? That young man who came with his mother from the tribe, and he accepted Islam. And the mother was informed, and the mother started crying. She said, when I go back to my tribe now, they will say, it was very good religion. You lost your son also. And they will be making fun of me. So the Prophet, he said, O Prophet, you give the teaching that everybody will be given life on the day of judgment. Can Allah give him life today? Okay? And the Prophet ﷺ makes dua. And the Sahaba say, before Fajr we were giving ghusl to him, and after Fajr he was eating breakfast with us. You know, authentic ahadith, these things are there. You know, and then a man, he came and he hunted a big bird, animal, which was hanging near the thing of his camel. Okay, and the Prophet, and he told the Prophet ﷺ, I'm not going to believe in you until this animal give the shahada, that you are the Prophet. So the Prophet ﷺ asked that animal, Man ana, who I am? And the animal say that you are the last Prophet, and you are the beauty of the mankind on the day of judgment. And similarly, the tree there, the Prophet ﷺ say, ask the tree. And similarly, that Astawana Hanana, that was the trunk of the tree in the middle of the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ. And when the Prophet was using it as a pulpit, and he stopped doing it, and he cried like baby in the whole gathering. So I can keep on going on the miracles of our Prophet ﷺ. So they were not only, these miracles were not only available to the Muslims, they were believable to the non-Muslims also. Because they were a small community, and they say what happened on this journey, what happened in the masjid. But so the miracles were enough, but they want customized individual miracle that every person should be like a prophet, which was not possible. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Tashabahat qulubuhum, their hearts are mushabih, they are resemble, they have the same mentality. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the answer to number 2. But number 1, Allah even dismissed it. He didn't even comment about. Lawla yukallimun Allah, Allah didn't say nothing about it. Aw ta'atina ayah, Allah say, qad bayyana al-ayat liqawmin yuqinun. We have brought a lot of ayat, a sign for a qawm, for a nation who has faith, who has yaqeen. Okay? So, وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ, and said those people, لَا يَعْلَمُونَ, who don't have knowledge, لَوْلَا يُكَلِّمُنَ اللَّهُ, why Allah is not doing kalam with us, kalam mean talk. أَوْ تَأْتِينَا آيَةٌ, or He is bringing upon us a miracle. كَذَلِكَ, the same way, قَالَ الَّذِينَ, said those people, مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ, who are before them, مِثْلَ قَوْلِهِمْ, a talk like their talk. تشابهت قلوبهم, their hearts are resembling. قد بينا, definitely we have clarified, okay, made the things clear. Al-ayati, the miracles. لقوم, for a nation. يوقنون, who have yaqeen, who have faith. Then when Allah gave this answer, that no miracle, nothing, okay, but remember, it happened ever in the mankind that Allah say, okay, I will do that too. Your farmaishi mu'jiza, your miracle on demand. So Allah did only one time. And when was that? The nation of Salih alayhi salam. They say that a she-camel should emerge from this rock. And it happened. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, look, I did it this time, but I'm not going to do it. Why? Because Allah say, when I do it, and you don't believe, then I will smash you right there. There will be no time. Okay? So that is what one of the reasons why Allah is not doing it. Right? So Allah, the Prophet was haris, extreme keen, like a kind of greedy, and the hidayah and the guidance of mankind. So the Prophet was agreeing with this ayah too, that how is it possible that miracle will come on everybody and Allah will be talking? But in his heart was what? If Allah would have done it, so that there will be no kufr, there will be no shirk, everybody. So this was his very innocent kind of desire, that Allah, Ya Allah, you are qadir, so if you do it, so what? So do it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have to tell the Prophet again and again that, look, you are mukallaf and you have responsibility unto certain extent. And after that, you are not responsible. So leave it to me after that. You do the job of your tabligh. But if they don't listen, I'm not going to mail the hidayah to the people and ship it to the people's houses. It's not like that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Inna arsalnaka bil haqqi bashiran wa nadhira. Indeed, we have sent you. Inna mean indeed, we arsalnaka, we have sent you. Bil haqqi, with the truth. Bashiran, good news giver. Nadhiran, warner. Okay? وَلَا تُسْأَلُ عَنْ أَصْحَابِ الْجَحِيمِ. And you will be not questioned regarding the people of the hellfire, that each and every one, oh Prophet, you didn't do enough effort. Why he ended up in Jahannam? You're not going to be, you just Bashir and Nadhir. Okay? So Hidayah is in the hand of who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah. But Allah used in the Quran Hidayah for the Prophet also, that you give Hidayah. So then you might say, Hidayah is in the hand of the Prophet, why he didn't give to Abu Jahl everyone? So Hidayah, the ulama say, Hidayah is of two kinds. One is called Ira'atut Tariq, and the second is Isal ilal Matlub. What is the first one? Ira'atut Tariq, showing the path. And the second is what? Isal ilal Matlub, taking a person to the goal. So look, for example, I give you an example. You say, where is Melbourne? So I say, this is I-95, you take it north and you go 1 hour. So this is called Ira'atut Tariq. I show you the way that Melbourne is there. And Isal ilal Matlub mean a person say, where is Melbourne? I say, come and sit with me in my car. And I drive 1 hour, I take him to Melbourne, I say, this is Melbourne. Okay? So the Prophet Hidayah is which one? The first one, Ira'atut Tariq. This is the path to Jannah. Isal ilal Matlub, to take somebody and take him, this is Jannah. No, it is only in the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So when Allah used the word Hidayah for the Prophet, وَإِنَّكَ لَتَهْدِي إِلَى صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ. So this is which one? The A one, Ira'atut Tariq. This is the Hidayah. This is path to go to Jannah. Okay? Isal ilal Matlub, taking a person and joining him with the goal, this is in the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, Inna arsalnaka, indeed we sent you, bil haqqi, with the truth. What? Bashiran wa nadhira, the giver of the good news. وَنَذِيرًا and warner. وَلَا تُسْأَلُ, you will not be questioned, عَنْ أَصْحَابِ الْجَحِيمِ, regarding the people, companions of the fire, that why, that you are questioned, that why they came to Jahannam. Okay? So this is tasalli, consolation to the Prophet ﷺ, and this is not the only place in the Quran. Allah say again and again, لَعَلَّكَ بَاخِعٌ نَفْسَكَ أَلَّا يَكُونُوا مُؤْمِنِينَ. Are you going to kill yourself that because they are not bringing iman? And then Allah say, فَلَا تَذْهَبْ نَفْسُكَ عَلَيْهِمْ حَسَرَاتٍ. Don't lose your soul out of sorrow for them. So why Allah had to say that? Because the Prophet was very keen that how everybody go to Jannah. So look, now we inherited from the Prophet Salat and Zakat and Hajj and Qurbani. That thinking and that mentality also is the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. You see that when we see the people, okay, so we don't just say, إِنَّكُمْ وَمَا تَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ حَصَبُ جَهَنَّمْ. We say these are the people who are the fuel of the fire. That is not a good mentality. The Sahaba, they went to any place. They didn't just do businesses and things like that. Their prime idea was what? Hidayah of the mankind. And then they did businesses too. So that is why Islam flourished. From the day that we stopped that thinking, that we are machines and we are resources that we have to, and the Nayaba, in the deputyship of our Prophet ﷺ, we have to convey message to the mankind. So what happened? New people stopped coming to Islam, and our Islam also is the way we see it now. How this is not because of da'wah. And this is what, not because of that mentality. Even the religious people, they satisfied on their what? On their salat, and their zakat, and their fasting, and their zikr, and they don't think about other people. Okay, which is a kind of selfishness. But you look in the Quran on regular interval, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given this consolation and tasalli. Are you going to kill yourself? So Allah didn't say use this. Allah saw that he was going to kill himself. He was so much worried. So that is why Allah said. Otherwise, for a regular thinking, Allah will not say that are you going to lose your soul. Right? So this is how we should, like we are in this town and we see so many people, their family system is broken, drug problem, okay, and then we should make dua for the, at least. Okay, and whenever we get a chance that we can give a copy of the Quran, sweet word, feeding food, nice, giving direction to the masjid, we should do as much as we can. Not that we want to convert the people and take their land from them, but just to be shafiq and kind on the mankind, to show them what? Ira'atul tariq, right? Okay, wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.